Hello. Um, I have had a shutdown, most likely due to some kind of overheating, or some kind of, I don't really know. I do not know what causes the, I am getting a little fat, but anyway, I'm at 190 again. I gained 10 pounds again. I was at 185, 188, and then it went back to 192. Alright, anyway, we are at custom. I'm going to go to, I guess we should do high, because, okay, do 4, 2, medium, high. Shadows are fine, high. That should be good enough. Now, I might have to full window, and resolution might change. I might change my resolution if we have the same issue again. A lot of computers seem to shut down with War Thunder and streaming. It seems to be a common problem. It's just, I think if you go for too hard, it'll shut you down. So, like, you reduce your resolution, reduce your settings, put them on low. You'll have a good time. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. If you buy the wrong computer, though, you're gonna have to stay on low settings forever, because your computer just can't handle it. This game runs on all sorts of computers, which I find to be amazing. Now this looks a lot different, but it's not that much worse. No complaints. So I already got this set up. I think my research is set up. I'm researching this one so we can get down to these two, and then eventually, where's the next jet? Where's the literal next jet? That's not a jet. That's not a jet. The next jet, the first jet, is going to be, and I do think I need to work on some of these too, but right now we're going to pass on those and work on this one, because the next jet available is this one, which isn't the best, but this ME and this HO are very cool. So once we get down here, since this is my furthest one, we'll be in a new playing field, and then I have to get to 6.2, so let's do that, and not judge me for being German, because I don't do this to be a Nazi. I'm just using Nazi airplanes, okay? Why? Because I think they're cool. I want to use the HO. I want to use those jets. Please don't think that's a Nazi's personality to use a Nazi airplane. You know? Please don't judge me. It's just for fun. Why are you picking on him? Because he looks like he's having a hard time. Holy shit. Oh my god, pull up. Are you back for more? Shit. Be careful not to hit your friend. Nice. I'm sorry I stole that. Iberico. Dio 217. Here we come. I'm gaining on him very slowly, but he's a slow airplane, so I should be able to catch him. He has a bomber. I know that airplane. I think I can take him out. Our base has been destroyed. Fuck. He's landing. Why? Oh, shit. Pay attention. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Why are your airplanes all bad except for that one? I don't know. Watch out for Lutzwaffe. What is that guy doing? This is Commander Dan. Shit looks real bucked up. There's lots of bogeys. I think maybe there's about 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fuck them. There's a guy above me. 7, 18, 19, 20. I can't count very good. I'm so sorry. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Help me out. There's a bogey on my tail. That's not funny. Okay, whatever. Ink. Coming in hot from top. Shit. Side left. Fuck, that guy just crashed. Holy shit. There he is. That's not him, but there's somebody. Shit. Holy shit. No! Eject. Alright. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna try to recover this. We're doing good. Just pull up. Shit. Alright. Yeah, this one looks good. 202, here we go. The F-109. Down. There's some red dot over here. Oh, it's an airplane. Nice. That was awesome. Four bogeys on 2 allies. Oops. Shit. God damn it. Whoa. No. Turn around. Embarrassing. We're winning though. Yes. Mission accomplished. Great job, team. I'm mostly just a troll in this game, but I do try. Sometimes. I know you all hate my trolling, but it's not even that bad. I'm a goofball, but I try. I try. Okay? So don't think I'm just messing around. Good Lord, what happened? Somebody did something horrible. What? That's not funny. It's funny if you are not. Never mind. This is a cool airplane. What do those symbols mean? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. They're like Iron Cross symbols of valor. We have a lot of lag today. There is no ping check. Oh, here it is. My ping is 96. It's better. My ping was a little bad there for a second. We're good. That was called an updraft. Low speed updraft. It can cause a crash. Now you be careful. Okay. I actually like doing this stuff. Why? Because it is fun. I ran out of bullets. We got reload. Oh. I got killed by an actual player. I should go for the small targets next time. Let's do it. These are all far away people targets. The ping is, the frame rate is 50, 30, 60, 40, 90 ping. 40, 60, 40. What is wrong with this? Do I have it on too high? $30. Okay. Well, that guy's following me. He's trying to defend the base, I'm sure. Whoa, too close. Now, what are these symbols? These are SS symbols. Super Secret Soldier Service. Super Soldier. That's what the SS is. Super Soldier. I think. Take a left. That's a pillbox I probably can't destroy. I can probably destroy that target. I can't destroy pillboxes, however, I can destroy, okay, someone shot me again. There are a few little targets like that I could shoot, but I messed up. That guy was on me again. Kill credit Nighthawk. Nighthawk is my friendly. What? Yo. This is fucked up. Alright. Once again, I don't know what those symbols are. I just put them on because I thought they looked cool. Alright. Okay. There are no swastikas in this game. You're not allowed to use swastikas. What is this airplane? DO-217. It's gone. He's still there. He's way up there. They aren't gonna reach. Alright. Fair enough. It worked for me. I'm okay with that. That was a good fight. The German airplanes look cool, but they don't always have the best maneuverability. They don't always have the best guns, and they're sometimes very good. But they're not always the fastest, actually. I'd say the Japanese have the fastest airplanes, the most deadly airplanes, and the best airplanes. The American airplanes are, holy fuck, I did bad. But, like, okay, hold on. There's a reason why I want to cancel. Change vehicle. There are many vehicles to choose from. I think I have a 3.3. I don't have that many actually. This one's already being used. I have an FW109 that is being used. This one is not being used actually. So we're going to use that one. Choose a crew, put it in the first place because that's a 1.7. Let's say okay. 3.7, 2.3. Change vehicle. We will change to a higher number. Hopefully we will have a higher number. I don't want to use the Jew. I have a 2.2, a 2.3, a 3.0 that's not available, another 3.0s that aren't available, a 5 that is available, and a 6 being worked on. 3.3. I'll use the DOJ1 in place of this one. And then I will use this one to change to my C202. So I like the 202. And this one, I might change to a more suitable happy airplane, such as the BF109. There we go. Now I should do better. Because I had better planes. They're older. Low rank. Do you like my airplanes? They're not that cool. I have a few. I would like to get more. Why? Because... Come on. Um, I've had many horrible Valentine's days in my life. I've had almost every single one of them been horrible. And, the next one is probably going to be just as bad, I imagine, because Erica still has not replied to my messages. And then I have had many horrible birthdays, so fuck my life, actually. Actually. Yeah. This is why my streams are depressing. But at the same time, I don't have a bad life, actually. It's very nice. And, I have games all day. I have some friends I can talk to. I can go on Discord. I can go on League of Legends. I can get in touch with my old friends. I can do a lot of stuff. I can get a job. I have opportunities. There are a lot of options for me. So, to say that my life is that bad, I should not. I may not have it better than anyone else, but sometimes some people see it that way. And so I do have it better than some, but not better than all. That's for sure. So, just remember, it's all a matter of perspective. If you're looking at me like great life, look at someone else and say, oh, yeah. But I do have a good life. Or don't even deny that. I'm happy to have it. Now we're going to slow down and take our gears out, put our flaps on. Flaps on landing. What you gotta do is slow down. Okay? Okay. Retract gear, retract flaps. What can happen is if you're going too fast, your wings and fucking shit will go bad. We captured B, I don't even need to. Now I can retract my gears and change my flaps. So then what we want to do is either go to C or A. C looks available. C is available, it's a race to C right now. Life isn't funny for anyone, but it can be good. You can be happy if you try. I have a nice mother. She is very nice to me most of the time. I'm nice to her most of the time. Shit. That was my best airplane. Now we need to get one. C has a few. A. C is being ditched. this is suitable speed. You do it right. If I don't get shot. Damn, man. CA. Shit. Damn it. That was fucking cool though. Deal. Dude. This is the most racist Nazi airplane I have. This is such a fucked up airplane. But it's so strong. Let's go to A. There seems to be lots there. They keep shooting people down at sea very easily. My FPS is for a poor. Is there anyone on me? They're defending everything very well. We're losing very badly. We were trying to get C the whole time. Oh, fuck. Who's on? Is someone below me? Above me? There's someone on my ass very badly. Sir, don't do that. Damn it. Bunch of assholes. I'll try. But it doesn't look good. Why don't you try defending this time? Good idea. Looks like Saint's going down for a landing. Good luck, Saint. I'll try to keep him off you. You got shot down. He couldn't do it. Ah, come on. What the hell is that thing? I've never seen that airplane before. That's cool. Jesus. That was a waste of airplanes. I should stop trying to land all the time. Holy fuck. This guy has a cool airplane. We lost. What else am I supposed to do with my time? You're just horrible, Daniel. This is true. Very true. I'll find someone who thinks I am worthy of them then. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, here we go. Coffee, please. Why are people so mean to me? Here we go. Coming up on Samurai. It's a lot faster than me. Damn it. I was so close to not hitting that. So close. That would have been cool if I didn't die. Effective use of maneuvering. There are some things I can destroy over here. $43. Okay. I plan on it. Now hold on, what's going over here? What are these red lights? I do not see a target. I see a castle, but I do not see a target. Oh, there they are. 2 targets destroyed. Nicely done. Jesus Christ. No. Let's do it. Can you imagine how much harder it would be if you didn't have those little symbols on your radar? You would never be able to see those vehicles in all of these trees. Like, in real life, what the fuck, actually? You'd have to be like, alright, we have the lay of the land, we have a map, and there's going to be a road. There are many roads, but they're going to be on this road. We have to follow this road up to see them. Until we spot them, we can't know until we know where they are. There's one. Damn it. See, the first responder would die. And he'd say, I found some vehicles on such and such road. And then it'd be like, oh shit, Thomas is dead. No. But then everyone would know where the vehicles are. And that's pretty much how war is. Frontline doesn't always survive. It sucks. Frontline is probably the worst place you can be. Because you will be in combat. And that's where all the war movies take place. Uncle Fungus? That's Matt Damon or something. I'm afraid at the rate I'm at, it's going to be very difficult to find someone to get married to. It's going to be very, very difficult. I have bad karma in my old relationships with people. I have led people on for a long time, and I deserve all the pain I get, I think. Because there are a lot of people who used to talk to me and who I've never done anything with, and I never dated. And they always used to say, I want to date you or talk to you, Daniel, can we talk or something? And I'm like, you know, like high school and junior high, it was dramatic. And I feel like I have bad karma for ignoring people. But I was still there. And I did sometimes reciprocate. So I am still alive, and I'm still available to talk to anyone. Instantly, I got called racist. Oh God, are they shooting at me? Yes, it is. God damn. Leave some for me, mister. Thank you. Pull up. Oh no! That was a friendly crash. That is accurate historically. You can say that the American planes were better if you think they were. I disagree with you. Just because I'm American doesn't mean I know what's dumb. High speed retractor. Can you do me a favor? Do a flip around. They had less airplanes during World War II. The Germans and the Japanese had less number. That's why we won. The Russians had higher numbers. The Americans had higher numbers. Holy fuck. Else? It's true. We've always had greater numbers. Germany is this big. America is this big. Russia is this big. China is this big. Germany is this big. Italy is this big. Like, what else? The Japanese, their island is this big. You know, more people can survive and live in a land that is much bigger. You have more people at your disposal. You have more money, you have more planes, you have the victory. And that's why we had worse planes, because we needed more. Our planes... because of the fact, due to financial restraints, we had to melt and we did it fast because we didn't even know. We weren't looking for a war. They dragged us in. It's true. We were not interested in World War II. We were dragged into World War II. It's in historical documents. We didn't cover anything up. It's true. America wanted to stay away from war. We already died in World War I. We were done. World War I, we're out of here. We're done. Then the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. And it was on. But we were ready, because we knew what was happening. We knew we might be dragged in. It's true. How could that not be true? The war has been raging before Americans even joined. The war started in 1934-5. Then, after many years, the Americans when did we join the war? After many years. I believe Pearl Harbor was in 1941. or something. Pearl Harbor happened at some point. You know what I mean? Why do you keep talking? Because interesting knowledge for you all. You may not have learned in history class. Fuck my life. I wanted to share. Some people take those classes and they don't fucking care. They forget about it. And they say, what history? Oh my god. Can you give me a second? I'd like to complain about the fact that we don't have a good law school class for high school, or junior high, or elementary. Would be nice if we had all of the local and state law and American federal law taught to us with the book at our hand ready, so we could actually read it. We need copies for schools so they can teach the law to the citizens of this country in a way that the children don't become criminals, and then we don't have to fill up the prisons. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? There is a big problem in American public schools. If the only copy of law is in the administrator's office, not everyone will read that copy. If the police are the only ones who have copies of administrative law and jurisdiction and law, how are our children supposed to follow the law and the rules of the jungle in this country if we do not have access to these laws, which we do, but at the same time, is that not what school is for? If you don't want to teach it, holy fuck, I killed somebody. Keep shooting. Oh, come on. What? Did I hit an airplane? I did. Sorry about that. That airplane's a bitch. Yeah, I mean... Alright. So anyway, good luck at B. That's not how you land. Easy G. Oh, fuck. Like I was saying, though. Okay. Let me do something else real quick before we upset the whole world. I'm gonna ask you to follow me around here on the internet real quick. Where's that noise coming from? Oh. Okay. Okay, so thank goodness we have all this information on the internet. We have penal codes. We have legislature. We have Okay, so why don't we go to California, Los Angeles County Law. Law Library. LA Court. Right. Now. So, what would you like to do? Well, civil code. Now, why do you need this? This is not even easy. Alright, so we have bills, we have California law, and we have penal codes. We go to title of the act. California Penal Code, number 1. Wow. That's nothing. Criminal procedure, crimes and punishment. Parties to crime, liable for punishment of crime. Okay. Alright, here we go. The defense of diminished capacity is hereby abolished. In criminal action as well as juvenile court proceedings, evidence concerning accused persons' intoxication, trauma, mental illness, disease, or defect shall not be admissible to show or negate capacity of form, particular purpose, intent, motive, malice, affirmation, knowledge, or other mental state required for crime charged. Now, what you really want to find is crimes. Criminal law. No, I don't want a lawyer. I want to know California crimes. Los Angeles County. No, California crimes in Los Angeles County. Criminal division. Okay. List of California crimes. Common crimes. That's a list of common crimes. We have some obvious ones. We have assault and battery, domestic violence, driving crimes, fraud, drug crimes, sex crimes, and theft. Okay. Now, we have arson. Aiding a suicide. This is stuff not everyone knows. Arson is obvious to me. Fire is wrong. Starting fires is wrong. Animal abuse is wrong. But as you can see, it's not always easy. This is, cockfighting is illegal. Other forms of animal cruelty is illegal. Misdemeanor or felony. This is good. See, this is not easy to know. Okay? This is a list of crimes from A to Z. Okay? Now, this should be in school. This should be taught in school. Now, I know all about this stuff. Lewd conduct, prostitution, rape, sexual battery, statutory rape, soliciting, prostitute, etc. Lewd acts with a child, lewd conduct. And also the whole thing about this stuff is we have aiding suicide, aggravated trespass, we have assault with caustic chemicals, assault with a deadly weapon, attempted murder, auto burglary, bad checks. I don't have bad checks. Battery on a peace officer, that's obvious. Battery with serious bodily injury. Battery on a police officer. Boating under the influence. Bookmarking, police wagering, breaking and entering, bribery. Some of these laws don't really get ported because here we have child pornography, conspiracy, contempt of court, sexual abuse of a child, delinquency, criminal threats to the delinquency of a minor, dirk or dagger, I have no idea what that is, destructive devices, cyber stalking, cycling under the influence. I did not know about that one. See, there's a lot of stuff you don't know. There's a lot of stuff people don't know. Dog fighting, domestic violence. Everybody knows you shouldn't drink and drive. Drinking alcohol in a motor vehicle, drive-by shooting, drug crimes, cocaine, codeine. Let's just click on drug crimes. Okay. Possession or sale or transportation. Just, if you're going to do drugs, my advice, don't do them on the internet. But if you stay out of trouble, most of the time you will, just do it in the peace and privacy of your own home or at a party, and just, keep it down. Don't do anything bad. You should be fine. Drunk in public intoxication, relax. Don't be a nuisance. That's what causes the drunk intoxication charge, because you get caught stumbling, being like, that will get you probably caught. And don't do that. Now, you shouldn't do that in the first place, but that's a stupid crime in my opinion. Like, let's say you're just hanging out with your friends and you're at Del Taco and you're just getting drunk and sitting there and hanging out having a cigarette. Is that disorderly outside? No, as long as you're not pestering anyone. Because disorderly disorderly conduct is where you should get punished. Elder abuse, embezzlement, employment. Boredom leads to drug use sometimes, so I don't think these drugs should be... There are bad people who use drugs, and they get caught often because they're doing something bad, and they're under the influence. That's the people who get put bye-bye. Like, if you're doing Vicodin and you don't have a prescription, don't tell anyone. Ooh. Like, if you're not hurting anyone, and you're putting it in your body, and you're not hurting anyone, I think you should be fine. Stay out of trouble. Making a meth lab. That's not exactly something I think is even something you should do. If you have a meth lab and you're making meth, you're probably trying to sell it, and if you do that and you're just giving it to yourself, I guess, but I heard they can blow it. So that one maybe is just totally suitable law. A lot of these laws, some of them are fucking dumb. To be honest, a lot of them are dumb. Eavesdropping. I don't like eavesdropping. I don't like eavesdropping, but if my aunt's listening to me, do you think I'm going to call the cops? Do you think, a minor domestic dispute for my mother has caused her to call the cops multiple times, and it's time for me to stop doing domestic disputes because it's illegal. And honestly, I did not hurt my mother, but she wants it to look like it was elder abuse. I did not inflict physical... Well, no, I'm a nice man. My mother is under 65. I didn't do anything to my grandma, and I didn't do anything to my mother. I like my mother, and I do not want to abuse her emotionally. Although I have fought with her many times and insulted her many times, and we've insulted each other back and forth. This is normal. Fighting. We fight a lot. We fight, not physically, but I slapped her. Really good, but soft. Like, I slapped her like that. It's not hard. And I didn't mean to hurt her. I am sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble. And I didn't mean to hurt her, and you should never hit a woman, I know. Why did I? I wasn't thinking. Because I didn't want to hurt her. I didn't want to hurt her. It wasn't intended to hurt her. It was intended to say, shut up. Like, teach you a lesson for once. You need to shut up. I said to my mother, you need to shut up, be quiet. You know, be quiet. Be quiet, be quiet. And she wouldn't be quiet. So I kicked her butt and hit her in the cooch. And then slapped her. How'd you hit her in the cooch? I'll show you exactly what happened at home. She was turned around and I kicked her in the butt. Just like that. Not that hard. And then she turned around and I kicked her in the cooch like this. About like that. I missed. And then I went like this. Because I was like, I'm sick of you. And she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, shut up. And then she was like, what are you doing? And I slapped her. And I was like, you need to shut up. Be quiet before I hit you harder. And she was like, no. And I was like, alright then. Ah, fuck you. And I threw the lamp. So I was mad. She was talking shit. And she wouldn't shut up. She wouldn't shut up. So I was like, okay, fuck. I told her the B word. I was like, okay, mother. I'm fucking mad now. So I grabbed the lamp. And she was over there. I didn't throw it at her. And I didn't mean to hit her with it. And I didn't. So I did not throw the lamp at my mother. I did not throw the lamp to hit my mother. I grabbed the lamp and went like this. And threw it on the floor. Like, boosh. And it broke. Broke everywhere. Glass everywhere. And she says I'm doing criminal threats too. But we have patched everything up. I'm not threatening her. And I want everyone to know that. Everything is okay. No, that won't happen again. I will not hit or touch or break anything. That was my lamp, though. That was my lamp. Then she kept yelling, what are you doing? You're gonna kill the bunny. And I'm like, you won't shut up about anything. And she's like, I'm calling the police, Daniel. Well, actually, she didn't say that until after I started breaking the TV. I was like, I'm so mad at you, I can't handle it. I was in a furious rage. Furious rage. Just a furious rage. I won't tell you what she said to me to make me that mad, because it still makes me mad. That's why I don't talk about what she said. I don't like to say what she said. She makes me furious. So I went in there, and I was just in pure rage. Rage of uncontrollable rage. And I was just like, boom, boom, until the lamp broke. And I was like, this lamp sucks. And I put the lamp down. And I said, get it out of my way. Moved her out of the way. Grabbed my monitor. Went back in there and tried to break her TV. In a rage. And the TV still works. I did not break the TV. But I tried to. But I didn't want to hurt her. Because obviously, if I was that mad and I wanted to hurt her, I would have done it to her face with the lamp. I would have thrown it at her, broke the lamp on her, and hit her with the lamp. And then threw a monitor at her. And then threw a TV on her. And then you can say that I'm a bad guy. But for this, it's just an expression of my anger. Honestly, I restrained the fuck out of myself during that fight. You have no idea how badly she pissed me off. Like, no, I'm not mad anymore, but I kind of am. No, I'm not gonna do anything. I have extraordinary restraint over myself. Seriously. Because if that went in the other direction, she would have been hurt. She would be bloodied. And then I'd look like a real bad guy. A real bad guy. And I knew that. I was like, how can I do this without hurting my mother? even at that point in my head, in that rage, I was like, I don't want to hurt my mom because I know that's wrong. It's wrong. And I don't want to. So I used my rage. And she's fine. And she forgave me. And I said sorry. And I spent 10 days on the mental institution with anger management and drug rehab. 10 days of drug rehab and anger management. Plenty of information for me to control my anger once again. I didn't want to do it again after that anyway. As soon as I did it, I knew I made a mistake because she called the cops. Then she called the cops. So she called the cops. She called 911. I was like, you get off the phone right now, you crazy. You are crazy. You know I'm done, right? And she's like, no, I don't want to get off the phone. And I was like, get off the phone right now. And I grabbed the phone and I took it and hung it up and threw it. And I was like, that's enough. I broke your things. Your bunny's okay. You're okay. Relax, would you? Like, relax, mother. You started this, you escalated this, and I warned you many times. I warned you every single time we got into a fight. You need to stop and de-escalate. You need to learn how to de-escalate a situation to not make someone that angry. You understand me now, Mom? I will walk away next time. But you need to learn how to deal with someone with an anger problem. You do not push. You do not push a man. You do not push someone with an anger problem. You never do it. Just don't. You walk away. And what if you can't? Then you say, Daniel, you are insane, and I need to get away from you. And I would say, okay. And she said, go back in your room. And I was like, I don't want to go back in my room. I'm not done with you. I'm not done talking shit to you. And she couldn't even say, Daniel, calm down. Would you, honey? Like, all you had to do, Mom, was say, Daniel, I'm sorry for what I said. And how about you just calm down? And I'd be like, I accept your apology, and I hope you have a little bit more respect for me now. And I think you do. And I would like that. I would like that respect. And I would like it if you treated me with respect, instead of making me pure and angry and rageful. Instead of pushing me to that point and making me embarrassed of myself, because we're all capable of it. You know, anyone can get that mad. It still makes me mad. So, why can't you de-escalate like I can? If you start shit, I go, hey, Mom, I don't think I want to start a fight with you right now. If you're not in the mood for a fight, then shut up. And calm the fuck down. And calm yourself down and calm the person down. You can calm you down, then you can calm them down. How do you stop fighting? You stop talking shit. What? Like, the whole thing was a shit spat. It was a shit spat. It was like back and forth. Like, fuck you, 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 fuck you. You know, it was like back and forth this whole time. And I'm like, don't you know, when you're arguing and someone's getting that mad, that you need to stop? Like, if you were getting that mad, I'd be like, oh, Mom, calm down. You don't need to throw stuff at me. You don't need to get all upset like that. You need to relax. You need to calm down. What's wrong? I'm mad at you because you insulted me. And then, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Why the fuck do I know this? Why am I more mature than you? Why do I know better than you? And why the fuck am I trying to teach you? And why the hell aren't you listening? Mom, why aren't you listening to me? When I say, you need to learn how to calm down, I just want to win the argument. I'm sure you do too. But if you stop the argument, you can win the argument. And we can both go back to our rooms and leave each other alone. Why do you push so hard? Why can't you calm down? Why can't you stop? there? Why can't you just say sorry? Why do you have to win a fight with me? Why do you need to win an argument with me? Why do you feel the need to keep fighting? Why do you need to win? Why do I need to win? Because I never do. And then that lead me to that. Fucking makes me mad. Dude, no. You don't understand how mad it made me. You know, I couldn't win the argument. It led me to anger. It made me look bad. It made me so mad. I don't have anything to win in this life. I don't have a lot of money, Mom. I have a lot of reasons to be mad. I have a little bit to lose. You know, I have a lot to lose, actually. I have a computer. I have a room. I have a place to stay. I have internet. I have a stream. I have a video camera. I have a mouse, keyboard. I have video games. I have food and water, drinks, coffee, stuff to do, people to say hi to, people to talk to. The whole world at my fingertips. And there's always you and my aunt I can talk to. And we can talk in a nice, normal tone if you want to. Otherwise, if you want to keep getting in fights, you keep starting shit if you want. Because you will get more fights. I will de-escalate, though. I will de-escalate, but I might say something to you. I went to that fucking mental institution, and you know what? After I got home, I thought to myself, why shouldn't I be able to talk shit back? I still can. We can still fight. But I need to de-escalate before I get physical. Physical violence is wrong. Breaking things is wrong. But sometimes if I break my own stuff, I think I could be fine if no one gives a shit. No one got hurt. I think I should be able to break a plate or a chair. Not everyone agrees with that, but maybe if I had my own place, it wouldn't fucking matter. And I wouldn't have to worry about all this stuff. You know? Like, what are you doing to my life? You're trying to ruin my life? Are you trying to ruin my life, Mom? Do you know how long I've been trying to deal with my anger problem? Do you know how long I've been trying to be a good citizen, a great man, and be a man? I've been like this since I turned 18. And you don't like it? You don't like when I'm calm? You want me to be a crazy fucker? You know, I work hard for my reputation as a good citizen, and a calm citizen, and a good man. I work hard, but no one goddamn notices. No one notices. Everyone looks at me like I'm the bad guy. Thanks to you. Thanks to you, Mom. Not thanks to me. You brought this out of me. You made this happen. Not me. I couldn't control it. I'm sorry. I had no restraint over certain parts of that situation. So please understand that if you push that hard and you make that happen, it'll happen again. Because I can't control certain parts of it. I have anger management. I have control. I know how to walk away. And I know how to calm down. Okay? So, next time I will try to calm down. But just realize that once it goes to that level, not everyone can control it. Like, not everyone has the power to just walk away. You know? Like, it's not even something I have the want to do. I don't even want to walk away from a fight like that, Mom. Like, you know, like, you know what I'm trying to say, Mom, is that basically I want you to stop fighting with me so I can not look like such a bad guy. So then I can look like a nice man, and then I can move out, get a job, and have a wife and kids. As if I haven't been trying hard enough to look like a nice guy. I have. And I have been. And I like to think I'm a good guy. I like to think I'm working on being a great man. And honestly, you're not helping me look good at all. You know? Like, You're making me look bad. And I noticed. And I don't really have any control over it. Like, you did this to my dad. You made my dad look bad. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it, Mom. I realized that you were the bad guy from the point of that disaster of a marriage, when I thought to myself, who's right and who's wrong? And I look at the old fights you and my dad had, and I think to myself, who started? You did. Every single time. You started it, and you made him look like a bad guy to me. You made him look bad in my eyes. And then one day I just realized to myself, he's not that bad. He really isn't. He's actually very nice, and he's restrained himself too. He's never hit you in the face. Maybe he did pull a knife on you, though. But probably your fault, once again. Why? Because you probably asked for it. If you're like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and he had a knife in his hand and he was cutting something, and he's like, what'd you say? You know, like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, and you said he pulled a knife on you. I'm pretty sure he was just like, what? And then he's like, shut up. And it's like, okay, I'll shut up. Yeah, no shit. Like, my dad's not that crazy, Mom. I think you are. You've always been the crazy one to me. In my eyes, at some point after you guys started to get a divorce, I noticed it was you. You think you can get away with it because you're a woman? You think you can get away with it? You think you're invincible? You think you're above the law? You think you're above the law? And me, I'm beneath it because of you. You put me beneath it. But you never get scrutinized. You never get the cops called on you. You are... would be contributing to the delinquency of a minor if I was any younger. You've contributed to the delinquency of your own son. So, what makes you think you're so above the law? You are not the greatest woman in the world. You need to work on it. You're not above the law just because you're an elderly woman. You're not above the law just because you're a 50-year-old woman. You're not above the law. And I want to remind you that I am still mad about you calling the police and sending me to a mental institution. However, I did need the help, and I got help. Okay? I got the help, and I'm thankful for that. But that doesn't mean I liked it. That doesn't mean I wanted it. And I didn't ask for it. I didn't want to go. And you put me in harm's way. You are a mean woman. And I don't like it. I want it to stop, and I want to see you change. I want to see you go up in your own standards. I want to see you follow the law, and I want to see you a better person. Then I can work on myself. Because I have to live with you, that's why. I hope that you heard me. Now you may be thinking, what makes you think you're so above the law, Daniel? Well, I follow the law. And I try not to be abusive. And I try not to be abusive physically. Domestic battery. I try not to do domestic battery. I don't do child abuse. I don't do anything. I play games on the computer. Hello. I've downloaded some games I don't own, but I own most of them. I own most of them. And I buy most of them. But you can see everything I do right here. I hide nothing. I hide nothing. Because I have nothing to hide. I use drugs. I smoke tobacco. I drink alcohol. And I stay out of trouble. Now, what drugs do I use? I use medical marijuana,
cold medicine and alcohol. Rarely. Rarely. Cold medicine is my crutch. Don't touch meth. Don't do meth. I barely smoke marijuana anymore. I don't cause trouble. I'm a happy citizen. I'm a good citizen. I stay out of trouble. I know drugs are illegal. I know. I know some drugs are illegal. I know that. That's why I try to let people know that I'm not here to go on the streets, wander around, and sell drugs. I'm not here for that. Like, I'm not even. I'm here to enjoy my life, and I know you know I am. And I know there's a lot of people who went to jail for drug crimes they may not have deserved to go to jail for, but they may have been in the car, or they may have had it on their person, they may have been selling it, so, you know, they need to know that there's a difference between using at home and going on the street. Because using at home is normally okay, because, you know, like, you're not endangering anyone in the car, you're not intending to sell, you're not hurting anyone but yourself. You're using drugs, you might need to go to rehab. You should be okay. If you don't think you need to go to rehab, and you think the drug should be legalized, then you need to work on it. And then you need to go do some kind of, what's the word? Fight. Not in court, but in legal firm or state law. Use a prop. Try to get a prop legalized, something that you think you should be able to use in your personal home. In most places you can. Most of the time you should be able to use in your home, I hope. I don't really know. I don't think that's legal, but just shut up, Daniel. Yeah. I'm just very honest. Very honest. I just want to stay out of trouble. I want to follow these laws. I know these laws, but they're very hard to read. Like, seriously. Like, there's so much to read. I don't believe in angering people to suicide. I don't do that. I don't do that. I have debt, though. Is debt illegal? Is debt illegal? Good question. Ooh, sex crimes. Debt. What are you looking for? Money. Not money laundering. We all know murder's wrong. Murder's one of the most obvious things. Making dirty money clean. What is that? What? I don't know what that is.
California's money laundering laws are found primarily in Penal Code 186.10. Now,
This
under
is
section,
incredibly
in order to be
boring.
convicted,
Yeah, I
the
know.
prosecutor has to prove three things. First, that you conducted or tried to conduct a transaction through a financial institution. That is a bank. So that could be a deposit, a withdrawal, a transfer of funds. Secondly, that there's a minimum amount of money involved. And that minimum amount is $5,000 over a 7-day period or $25,000 over a 30-day period. And third and finally, they have to prove that you engaged in this transaction with the intent to promote criminal activity or that you knew that the money came from illegal activity.
Oh.
So it could be something as simple as a pimp or a drug dealer depositing money in a bank that they obtained from pimping or selling drugs. Keep in mind that to be convicted of money laundering, you do not have to be the person who actually engaged in the illegal activity. So, for example, suppose that a man is selling stolen vehicles. He brings $10,000 home to his wife that he made from this illegal activity, and she knows what he's doing. She takes the money and deposits it in their joint bank account. But she could still be convicted because she engaged in a banking transaction.
That made me feel better.
It meets the minimum dollar amount, and she knew that the money was coming from illegal activities.
Okay. So remember all of these laws, please. Aiding suicide is wrong. Murder, fraud, serious bodily injury, battery on police officer, voting under the influence, child porn. Remember, the complexity of child porn is that you make it a crime knowingly send, transport, produce, or possess duplicate of child pornography with an intent to distribute it. Sexual exploitation. Make crime knowingly develop, duplicate, print, or exchange pornography. Make it crime knowingly hire, employ, or use, or persuade, coerce. Make it crime knowingly advertise obscene child porn or sale for distribution. Make a crime knowingly possess, control, or any child pornography that was produced using a person under 18. There is a lot of child porn on Tumblr, and there is a lot of child porn on the internet. I just want you to know that technically it is legal to, I guess, like, see it on your dashboard, I guess. But I wouldn't distribute that shit. So I know that, and I don't do that. I do not save child porn on my computer. I do not distribute child porn on my computer. I do not look at child porn on my computer. I stay away from it. I know it's nasty. I know it's wrong. It's there, though. It's definitely there. Most of the time, it's as long as you're just curious, it should be okay. You're okay if you're curious, but like, you know, I didn't know that you weren't even allowed to have it at some point when I was younger. When I was like in high school, I would download it on the internet and I'd look at it and I'd be like, yeah. But like, you know, don't do that. Don't even have it on your computer. Don't even save it on your computer. You could go to jail. You could get put on Megan's Law. You can put arrested and brought out to court and publicly humiliated. You know, like, just don't do that. Like, not worth. But also remember, there are laws. Also, some places have laws against making obscene material, as in drawings. Okay. Now, remember, this is all obvious stuff, blah, 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 blah. Child pornography, no legitimate purpose. Definition of obscene in California. Knowledge element. Here's the interesting part right here. The definition of obscene. Okay. Alright. This has nothing to do with cartoons. Okay. A reasonable person would conclude that it lacks serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. Okay. Most of this pony stuff and Sonic stuff should be okay because it has artistic value. So, like, if you draw Sonic doing Amy, or if you draw Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle having a lesbian sexual encounter, you should be okay. But watch out for that Applejack and Apple Bloom. Don't do Apple Bloom. They say don't do Apple Bloom. They say don't do the Cutie Mark Crusaders, because the Cutie Mark Crusaders are obviously underaged. But it's
Oh, hey. That would actually be under... Hold on. This is so complicated. Okay, this is fine. I don't do that, I don't do that, I don't do that, I don't do that. 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 Okay? Alright. How can I fight child pornography? You can... Social stigma associated with child pornography. Mm-hmm. Entrapment can occur when one person suffers. You were falsely accused sometimes, yes. Penal code, blah, 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 statutory rape. Now, we're moving on to something different now. Alright, I'm lost. What I'm looking for is, help. Ah. There we go. Now, let's go to B. Bestiality is not even on here. What does that mean? Zoophilia. Sodomy is illegal? There's no laws against bestiality in California? Prostitution's still illegal? I can't even believe that. I don't know. Whatever. Petty theft. Overweight vehicles. What's petty theft? Unlawful acts of sodomy. Penis of one person and anus. So, gay sex is illegal? Oh. Okay. This is okay. As long as it's consensual. That's good, because I thought even putting dildos in your butt was illegal for a second there. I was like, what? See, I thought like even girls would be like, I can't even have anal sex anymore. There's like so much anal sex on the internet and porn and stuff that I thought that was kind of like, oh my god, there's so many criminals. Oh, like, alright, anyway. Engaging in prostitution, petty theft. What's petty theft? Theft by trick, embezzlement, fraud, shoplifting DVDs worth a couple $100, borrowing a $500, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk about it. I didn't do any of those things. But, you know. So, don't steal stuff, etc. Anyway. Prostitution? I was just trying to help someone who is interested in making money but doesn't want to go to jail for prostitution. Prostitution is different than pornography, and it is so similar. And some people are fighting to get prostitution legalized, so you can set up a shop or something. And then you don't have to be a pimp. If you want to work as a sex worker, you should work in a building where you can have a place or a motel or something. But, this stuff is, I see this as, a lot of people agree with me, but not everyone think prostitution is okay, because you don't want to judge prostitution. They're humans, and I'm not against prostitution. I am not against pimping, as long as you do it with some kind of respect, and you're just trying to get by, I'm sure. But if it was legalized, you could probably start a business. That way you can actually do it without being so shady and slimy. It's a slimy thing, but whatever. Perverted. But whatever. Petty theft, blah blah blah. What is the one that, I was looking for bestiality in cartoons. I was looking for information about cartoon pornography. Lynching? What is lynching?
Penal Code 405A and 405B define the crime of lynching. Now, when you hear the term lynching, you think of these horrible images from the Old South where people were murdered and hung from trees. But that's not what we're talking about here. Under the current state of the law, lynching actually refers to something very different. Lynching is when rioters take a person from the lawful custody of the police. So, for example, maybe there's a violent demonstration, and the police detain and start to arrest one of the rioters. Then the rest of the rioters sort of intervene and encircle the police and wrestle the person out of police custody. In that situation, both the rioters and the detainee who was freed could be charged with a crime of lynching. Now, lynching is a felony. If you're convicted, you could face up to 4 years in county jail or state prison. So it's very serious.
Yes.
But nevertheless, this is a crime where we see a lot of innocent people get wrongly accused. It may be a situation where the police were beating or attacking the person, and you lawfully came to their defense. It may be a situation where in the chaos and confusion of the offense, the police ultimately arrested some of the wrong people, and you were one of them. If you've been charged with lynching under Penal Code 405A and 405B, we invite you to contact the State House Law Group. We will help you to fight back and do everything possible to ultimately get the charge off.
Okay. So that's good information. But also don't forget, don't do that to black people or anybody. Don't. I don't do that. Murder is murder. Torture is torture. Murder is murder. Hanging people from trees is murder. Racism is racism. Well, are there racism laws? Yes. Inciting a riot. Hazing, hate crimes is where racism is covered. Now we also have looting, blah blah blah, mayhem, marijuana, military, blah blah blah, enslaving food, open container, overweight vehicles, or now I'm still looking for cartoons. So I should be okay. I was just a little worried about it. I was worried about my cartoon part. Because you never know what could end up being illegal. Other than that, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't murder. I don't do bad things. Just, I don't do prostitution. I don't hire prostitutes. I I don't murder. I don't torture. I don't do hate crimes. Aiding, advising, and encouraging a suicide. I do not do that. I'm not in favor of it, but I am in favor of some. So a hate crime, let's see what that is.
California hate crimes laws make a crime more serious or elevate the penalties if you target a victim because of that person's race, gender, nationality, disability, religion, or sexual orientation.
Good.
So if you vandalize someone's house or you beat...
But these are common California crimes from A to Z. So that means here we go. Some analysts have argued whether cartoon pornography depicting minors is a victimless crime. Laws have been enacted to criminalize obscene images of children, no matter how they are made, or for inciting abuse. An argument is the claim that the obscene fictional images portray the children as sex objects, thereby contributing to child sexual abuse. This argument has been disputed by the fact that there is no scientific basis for the connection as of 1999, and the restricting sexual expression in drawings or animated games and videos might actually increase the rate of sexual crime by might actually decrease the rate of crime by eliminating an outlet that could motivate crime. I would say decrease. Increase if you restrict the sexual expression in drawings. Yes, the drawings and the other things will decrease and that's the best argument everybody's ever heard. So remember that it's still very mischievous and deviant. So there are some people who really want people to stop drawing naked children, and they want them to stop doing cartoon drawings of children. And I am not always the type to even watch or look at that stuff, because I know it's just a cartoon. But remember, there are some people who will try to persecute you for even a depiction. So just if you're going to look at depictions, just look at the depictions. And if you want to save an image, I'm sure it's okay. If you draw it yourself, you don't have to share it. You don't have to reblog it, and you should just keep it to yourself. But if it's just anime, hentai, whatever, you should be okay. It's just an expression of art and sexuality. So it is a victimless crime, and it does not increase molestation of children. It does decrease molestation of children, so they have something to fap to, so they don't do it. No interest. Don't. You shouldn't want to. It's very illegal. It's very illegal, and it is something you shouldn't do to a kid, because it's seen as rape. Even if the child is the one who is interested in it, it's still something you shouldn't do, because it's just not legal at the moment. If you want to change some kind of actual consent law, then you have to do the it's gonna be a bitch, because everyone's gonna be like, you pay now, and it's like, you just good luck with that. Good luck if you want to change the consent laws. Like if you were a 15-year-old boy and you had sex with your teacher, good luck changing that, because she's gonna get in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see someone get fired because somebody's horny. You know what I mean? Like,
In 2002, the Supreme Court was facially invalid in prohibiting virtual cartoon child pornography. The basis for this ruling was in the CPA unlawful forms of protected First Amendment speech, banning depictions of sex between children, even not obscene, involving real child victims. If the depiction of the real child abuse is a real victim as a result of pornographing a live performance, for instance, then this is not protected speech. Under Miller v. California, obscene speech is likewise excluded from the First Amendment protection. The CPBA made all the child virtual sex depictions illegal without regard to whether the speech was protected or not. So that part of the statute was struck down as facially invalid. So that means virtual child sex depictions are invalid. So you're okay. But it still gets more complicated than that. Yeah. In response to Ashcroft versus Free Speech Coalition, Congress passed the Protection Act of 2003, also dubbed the Amber Alert Law, and it was signed into law on April 30th, 2003 by President George W. Bush. The Protect Act amended the... I can't even read this. Blah. Why are you reading it if you don't want to read it? Because I want to know. I want to know. I want to know if it's illegal or not to look at depictions of children in a cartoon. I want to know. Just tell me straight up. You don't have to tell me all this bullshit I don't give a fuck about. Yeah. I asked you a simple question, Wikipedia, whether or not it's legal. Is it legal or not? Oh, God. Just stay away from that. Okay. Controversy. Never heard of that. Lolicon will get you in trouble. Probably. You should... Gender characteristic, definition, scope, The law changed in Tokyo. The law in America is... Shit if I know. You have to ask someone who knows, because I can't read this shit. Like... God. Genital, or December. What? Whoa. 20 years for anime. Holy fuck. Just stay away from it. Stay away from the headshot icon. Okay, well let me just let me share my view. First of all, my view is you should be able to look at it, you should be able to own it, and you should be able to draw it. My opinion. But this says right here you could go to yours for 20 years. I don't like that. You could go to jail for 20 years for Shotacon. I didn't know that. 20 years. 20 years for Shotacon? Like, this is a different state. Yes, true. But really though, I'll just say what I want to say. I will say that I think if you are in any state in California or anywhere in the world, and you like Lolicon or Shotacon, and you own some, to be safe, get rid of it. Don't post it on the internet. Don't look at it on the internet. Don't even reblog it on the internet. Don't even like it on the internet. Don't even look at it. Stay away from people who do. Stay away from Lolicon. Stay away from anime fans. Just, if it's that big of a deal, I have no interest in it. I don't want to lose 20 years of my life for looking at a picture of a little girl who's actually just a cartoon. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get in trouble for looking at a Lolicon. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to get in trouble for anime hentai? Basically. Like, this is so fucked. Like, 20 years, right. Why do people want to put people in jail for 20 years for cartoon porn? That's fucked up. That needs to stop. I'd fight for that. I'd fight for that. I would try to help someone get out of jail for that. Absolutely. I know people who look at that stuff all the time. It's just not even bad. Not even bad people. Not even bad people. Not even people who deserve that. Not even. This is fucked. Like, I know people who are like 15 who look at that stuff. 18-year-olds look at that stuff. All sorts of people look at that stuff. And to put them in jail for 20 years because they were looking at Lolicon or Shotacon on the internet is wrong. End of story. Because if someone doesn't know, someone doesn't understand, someone doesn't know what it is, apparently, and Japan is sort of strict about it too, apparently. They see it as safer. I always thought they were okay with it. That's why I thought they produced so much. Like, wow. I don't understand. Like, I thought that was okay. I thought that was okay in there. I thought the Japanese were okay with it. That's why they make so much. Like, they make all this shit. And it's like, it's not real. It's not even real. It's not even a real child. It's a cartoon. You made a cartoon. Art. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Cartoons are not real people. And they do not hurt people. And I don't think it should punish someone that much. It's painful. It's like someone drew a picture of a murder, so they got convicted as a murderer. You see? Like, okay, playing a video game. You killed so many people in that video game. You had 50 kills. You had 60 kills. You're a serial killer. You killed people in a video game? You sick motherfucker. You know that? Like, it's the same argument. It's the same argument. Like, you've murdered a man digitally. You beat them up, you killed them, and then you killed their whole team. That's despicable. You go to jail. 20, 40 life. See, that's the same argument. What if the game was like literally you're a lolicon girl and you're like, I have to sleep with all the guys. And you are the lolicon and everyone else looking at you is committing a crime. in that video game. Do you see? Then they sleep with you in the virtual reality. And you're like, ha 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 ha. Everyone's going to jail. Like, this is what I'm saying. If video games are illegal, no, they're not. If video games are illegal, and it's legal to kill someone in a video game, it should be legal to look at child pornography. I mean, legal to look at depictions of child pornography, because a video game is basically a depiction. Video games are depictions of real. Do you see? Video games are depictions. A cartoon is a depiction. And if the video game is lolicon, it's a depiction, the same as the murder. The same. The crime is the same, but digitally. Like, a depiction is not real. And to say that because you shot someone in Call of Duty, now you are a murderer, does not make sense. So if you had sex with someone in a video game who was depicted as a little girl but was actually Daniel, is that the same as raping a little girl? No, I'm 28. I'm over 18. I'm not a little girl. But if I was playing as a little girl in virtual reality and I had my Vibe or whatever on, and I was walking around in the virtual reality as a little lolicon girl, and then everyone else was like all rapey big black guys, and they're all raping me, do you think that I should go to jail or they should go to jail? Both. For playing a video game as a lolicon. As a loli. Now you see my point. Okay. That's a good point, actually. Thank you. Very thank you. That is, not something I do, but it is something I can see is a indiscrepancy in the law. There's an indiscrepancy. Because if I'm shooting down airplanes, do I have to pay for those airplanes? If they're free? Do I have to go to jail because I kill people in War Thunder? Exactly. Now pretend War Thunder is sex. Pretend my airplane is a little girl. And my little girl airplane is coming to this other airplane. And the little girl crashes into the Big Bang. And they both explode. Did you commit a crime today? Thank you. I believe that is the accurate way to do that law. But it's hard to even want to talk to anyone about that, because it is unsavory talk. Unsavory conversation, and I'd rather not have it. Let's not talk about it, and let's make sure Daniel's not looking at any child pornography at any time, at any point, on this stream especially, or at any point. At any point. Fair enough. I'm cool with that law. I'm cool with following the law. I will follow the law. I will learn the law. I will know the law. And the back of my hand, I will see the law. And I will follow it. Forever. Until I die. Until it changes. And I'll learn the updates. And I would love to have a law book. I would love to have a book. I would love to have a copy of a big giant book. Or penal codes, laws, crimes, etc. So I can follow them more clearly. More strictly. I like to follow the law. I don't learn the law to avoid prison. I avoid crime to avoid prison. I like to avoid crimes. Not do crimes and then avoid prison. I do not do crimes and I want to avoid prison. Do you understand? Yes. I want to avoid prison, so I will follow your laws at all times, and I will do my best to read them as best I can, and I will learn them on the back of my hand. They will be on the back of my hand. I will know my law inside and out. And it's because I want to follow it, and I want to be a great American citizen. I want to be a good man and a great man. And I am working on it. I haven't read everything, but I've read most of everything. There's still more to learn, and there's still more to read. Now, what the hell is this? If I was taking a course in law, I would try to get an A. Jesus Christ. And you got a D. Yes, I did. I've gotten many D's and F's in my life. I'm not perfect. No one is. It's not always easy to follow all the laws in the world. It's not always easy to follow every single law in California. It's not always easy to follow every single law in the United States. It's not every single day you have to follow the law in other countries. But sometimes it's hard to follow laws in every single country. You go from one country to another, you need to remember that you need to learn the laws of every single lay of the land. And that's how you be a good guy. And that's how you follow the law. And that's what every man, woman, and child should want to do. Everyone should be wanting to follow the laws, not commit crimes, and continue to follow the law. Hopefully. As I intend, I will do. As a promise that will not be broken. As a vow of honor and respect to the authority figures and myself, I will not commit a crime, and I will, not commit a crime. I will stay out of jail, hopefully, and stay out of trouble. I do not intend to cause trouble. I do not intend to incite violence. I do not intend to incite war. I do not intend to incite any kind of racial hatred. I will stay away from racial arguments. I will stay away from arguments. I will try to be a good, upstanding citizen who is nice to get along with everyone. As I have been, I try my best to get along with as many people as possible. And I want to get along with as many people as possible. As I imagine you all do too. I hope that my words reach you as I may teach you. As I have learned as much as I can, I hope my words reach you. I hope you hear me, and I hope you understand. I don't know how to cap this space. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll try my best not to get into a car accident or break any of the laws of the street. I'll follow street laws. Not to the point of me thinking they're wrong or right. Not to the point of me thinking that's a stupid law. But I will follow the law in every single way. Even if I think they're stupid. I still follow law. I will follow law, and I will continue to follow law. The law is my guide, even if it guides me into trouble. Sometimes it does. I will follow it. I don't want to cause any trouble, and I will resume to be best I can be and stay out of trouble.
if there's trouble brought to me, I will try to fix it. Or repair the situation so it's not trouble anymore. I'll try to fix as much as I can and do as much as I can for everybody. I'm here as a public servant to the world, and this country and the state. I intend to be a great citizen and a great role model for those around me. I want to be a great role model, but I don't want to follow you to follow me down a path of perversion. If I'm looking at pornography, please leave me alone. So I'm sorry if I look at pornography. I know that's perverted, and I could be a better citizen in that respect. Stop looking at pornography. Although you shouldn't feel bad about it. It's normal. Sex is not illegal. Having sex is not illegal. Do not feel bad about sex. You'll stay out of trouble. Don't rape anybody. Why is this so hard to say? Don't molest people. Stay out of trouble. Make up for any kind of sin or crimes you may have committed. If you break something, you fix it. If you break a law, you fix it. If you do something wrong on accident, you make up for it. If you owe the world a service, you give it. And I must say, I feel like I do owe the world. I owe my country for my shitty past. I wish to do good, and I wish to make up for anybody I've harmed, or any crime I've committed in the past that I didn't know I committed. I would like to make up for in this life today, tomorrow, and the next. I'm here for my country. I'm here for my people of all races and all colors and creeds. And I'd like to stand proud as a man with respect to my law enforcement officers, my military, and my United States citizens. I wish to one day be even better than this. I don't think I want to be president or anything. I don't want to be a law enforcement individual. I don't want to be in the military. I just want to be a great citizen, and I am here for my people. With respect and love and adoration to my country, I am not a terrorist. I am a nice man. I feel like I don't even need to say this, but I do. Because I want you to see it. I want you to hear it, and I want you to know it. Not only is it the truth, but it is a fact, and it is happening currently. I am practicing what I preach, and I'm going to follow what I said I would. I'm a man of my word. I won't break it. I've broken my word in the past, but I'm intending to follow it. Be a man of your word, Daniel. Be a woman of your word. Be a kid of your word. Just because you're a child does not mean you can not commit a crime. Remember, this applies to all individuals, not just over 18. Men, women, and children must understand the law in California in order to stay out of trouble and stay off the streets in a bad way. You, me, and everyone else needs to know that there are lots of laws and crimes you can accidentally commit. And I want you to understand that I follow them, and I hope you do too. And I want you to learn them, and I want you to learn them well. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to follow the law, like I do. Do it the best you can.
Be the best you can. Be the best version of yourself. I intend it. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I hope you do. Listen. I hope you do hear my words. I don't know why I talk like this. I don't normally talk like this. This isn't my actual accent. I just feel very American right now. Holy shit! What is that accent? The normal man's accent. It's not a little southern. It's not that southern. It's kind of southern. I was born and raised in Southern California. What do you expect? It's not how they talk here. Well, they do now. I'm just kidding. That airplane is going down fast. He's about to meet him. Good job. That airplane crashed slow. I vow never to hurt anyone again in my life. I vow to protect my family. I vow to keep my family out of trouble. I vow to keep myself out of trouble. I vow to keep myself out of any altercation, physical or otherwise. I will take a hit for someone else. I'll take a hit for myself. But I will not inflict any. I don't care if someone challenges me to a fight, I might do it. Maybe in the ring. If you want to box, let's go to a boxing ring. If you want to fight MMA style, let's go to MMA style. But you got to understand. What I'm trying to say. But if you want to do that, you gotta get a ring and you gotta get a ref. And maybe I'll accept. I hope that never happens because I don't want to get my ass beat. You are ridiculous. You've made my airplane stall. You are a crazy fuck. You just crashed. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? I swear to God.
Damn. That guy got burnt down. Left. Way too high. It's actually very mean to call me childish. It's very mean to call me immature. I may act immature sometimes, but I am not a man-child. Just because I watch cartoons. There's a big difference between a man-child and a man. A man-child likes to wear diapers. I do not. A man-child likes to wear childish clothing. I do not. I am sick and tired of being called a man-child. What more does it take for you to listen to me? When I say I'm a man, I mean respect me as a man. Would you please? I'm far too old to be taking any more of the insults. I'm far too angry. And I'm far too wise to know the difference between a man and a man-child. I'm sick and tired of not having a job. I'm sick and tired of being disrespected. I'm sick and tired of not having one. I'm sick and tired of not having money. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of not having any respect from anyone in this fucking world. I'm sick and tired of not having any respect from anybody in this goddamn country. I'm sick and tired of my parents disrespecting me. I'm sick and tired of my family disrespecting me. I'm sick and tired of my own age disrespecting me. I'm sick and tired of people younger than me disrespecting me. I am sick and tired of all the fucking bullshit. I need a job. I need work. I need a place to stay. I need respect. I demand it. There's nothing wrong with demanding respect from your peers. There's nothing wrong with demanding respect from your elders. There's nothing wrong with it. I demand respect. Are you listening? God damn it. This tank won't go. What more does it take to gain respect from one man to another? How much time will it take for you to respect me? I ask for very basic, simple human dignity. I don't even ask for that much respect. I ask for a little bit of respect. I just want this much. See me as I am, a man. A child. Not a man-child. See me as a man. An adult male. See me as an adult male, goddamn. I ask for this much respect. I don't ask for that much. Just a little. Respect me as an American citizen, that is all I ask. Treat me with at least a little bit of dignity. A little bit of respect is all I need. Being insulted in many myriad of different ways from everyone is not what anyone wants. No man, woman, or child deserves to be put through that kind of insult unless they actually deserve it. Then, goddamn it, I don't. I am mad. So why do I keep putting up with all the bullshit? I don't want it anymore. I'm tired of it. Tired of being a bitch, tired of being rolled over, tired of being treated like scum, tired of being walked on. Now it's time you all go get walked on by me. You're gonna get walked all over. And I'm gonna get run over by the internet. How the hell am I gonna walk all over it, baby? I have no idea. By trying. I don't want to walk on anyone. I don't want to walk over the world. But I learned a valuable lesson today. If you let the world trample you, you end up like Jesus. One of the biggest losers in the world. Jesus is a loser. He got crucified, tortured, tormented his whole life. You think being a good guy is getting you anywhere, Daniel? Damn right no it isn't. Nope. It's time to stand up for myself, because no one else will. No one else is standing up for me, so I'll have to do it myself. Put up a little bit of a fight, but stay out of trouble. I just have to put up a little bit of a fight. What do you mean? I have to put up a little bit of a fight in order to get what I want. Respect. I ask for respect. No one gives it. When I ask for just a little bit of respect. Where is it? I haven't heard from a damn person. I sit here without any respect. Everybody looks at me and they say, loser. Fucking loser. And I say to them, no more. I'm not a loser anymore. Because I stand up for myself. And I refuse to be seen as that. And I refuse to be one. I will not be one anymore. I am sick of it. And if I keep being a loser, then I'll keep saying I'm not. And I'll stop being one. I refuse to lose. And if I lose, I will try again and I will win. And when I win, I will tell you you lost. I'll remind you you lost. Because of how many times you beat me. And I'm mad about it. Every time. I've gotten my ass kicked. Every time. The world's treated me like shit. Every time. I will remind you. And if I die, oh well. So, every time I lose, I will give no leeway for another loss. I will not give up. I will not give in. I will fight for my respect. I will fight for my dignity, even if it's a little. And I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm just tired and mad. What am I mad about? I'm mad about the little amount of respect I got. I got none. I literally get no respect. That's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for my respect right now. I'm fighting for my place in the world. Because I have to earn it. I'm here to earn my respect from my peers, my family, and my friends. The only way I can do that is try not to be a bitch. Because if someone sees me as a bitch, I see that as an insult. So when do the insults stop? When I stop letting you insult me. When I make you quiet. When I make you shut up. Because I didn't call you shit. I didn't call you anything. But if you call me something, I'll make you shut your face. Now how's that for respect? You don't respect that?
then you have none for anyone. You have none for yourself either. You don't know what respect is. Now how much of a man does that make you? You disrespectful twats. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of disrespectful people. Disrespecting me. I don't disrespect you, now I do. How does it feel to be a bitch? How does it feel to be a twat? How does it feel to be a cunt? How does it feel to be a little cooch pooch? How does it feel to be a child molesting serial killer piece of crap who can't do shit with his life? How does it feel, you sick motherfuckers? How does it feel? You don't like being insulted with my beer? I don't either! I've put up with more shit than you'll ever know. More insults than you'll ever hear. You want to sue me about it? Then I have a lot of people to sue too! When's that gonna happen? There's a lot of people in this world who shit on me. So you want to shit on me? Well, then I'm about to shit on a whole crap load of people today. Tonight. You're all about to get shit on. Because I've taken shit about from everybody in this goddamn country. And this world. So now here's your just dessert. These words are for you. You want to sue me? I'll sue you 10 times over, 3 times over, 4 times, 1,000 times over, 7.4 billion times over. I'll sue each and every one of you for everything you've ever done to me. I will be my own defense lawyer because I know better than you. Maybe not all lawyers, though. So you want to start suing people? Let's go. I got a lot of work to do. Lots of people to fuck over. And I have proof. It's really not necessary. Yeah, it's not. It's not necessary to sue everybody. Necessary to calm down. It's 12 a.m. Oh yeah. So you can't take my insults, hmm? Well, I can take yours without suing you, so why can't you do the same for me, my friend? Do the same for me, and I'll do the same for you. Stay off my ass, and I'll stay off of yours. Not everyone is the right person. Not everyone is a good guy. And I just explained how good of a man I am. By standing up for myself, what I believe in, and the fact that I don't like to be put down. I don't like to be shit on. I don't like to be insulted. I like respect, dignity, and authority. I am my own authority sometimes. But, no, not over anybody. I'm not above the law. Holy I feel bad. Why is it whenever I do something, it's like I'm the bad guy? Because I'm yelling? Because I look like a bad...
Don't miss me when I'm gone. I'm very serious. Just don't. I just realized why everyone says I should kill myself. Because I can't win. I've already lost so much. I'm basically worse than Jesus. I'm a bigger loser than Jesus Christ himself. It's true. I'm about ready to go bye-bye. No, don't try to stop me. It's not funny. Don't try to be nice now. Not necessary. I'll be alright. If things change up a little bit soon, and I get a better life and make some money, I think I'll make it. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I think I can have a successful life. I think I can, if I try. Not being an asshole. If I stop being an asshole, other people might stop being an asshole to me too. And I notice they do not be an asshole most of the time. Most people are very nice to me, and I'm very nice. So maybe I should just calm down. The world is a very cruel, mean place, though. And there's lots of mean people. And there's lots of people who have told me to kill myself. And, I don't think I'll be missed, actually. Sometimes I think I won't be missed, because nobody even talks to me. Do you know how it feels when nobody messages you and you have to message everybody and they still don't reply? That sucks. Trust me, it does. It does suck. It sucks very bad to be me. It sucks to feel like no one will miss me. And, right now I feel like no one will. So, I feel very bad right now. I'm sorry for yelling and ranting and raving. This is why I want to move out, because I know people in the neighborhood can hear me ranting and raving at this time of night. I want to live in a place where there is not a lot of people around, so I can just yell and scream and sing and play piano without bugging anyone. You know, that's a dream, right? Oh, that's such a dream. Would anyone like to join me? All alone? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having a little bit of company. But sometimes I just need to be alone because I'm too loud and Mom woke up. This is how it goes. Because the words I've heard are the words I speak to, the people I speak to. The words I've heard, the things I've heard, always come back when I'm about to do something. Something in my head puts me down. That's because I've heard it before. That's what makes me suicidal. Because I've heard it before. Literally. I don't make that up. I know a lot of people don't talk to me, but I'm really sick of hearing them again. But this sucks. That's all I know. wish I could be proud of my stream. Trying to be brave. That's what I'm depressed with. Kitty kitty mew mew. I'm afraid my words will get me killed, because that kind of sounded like Martin Luther King for a second there. Not happened to him. Maybe if no one hears my words, then maybe I'll stay out of trouble. Like I said, I want to stay out of trouble, keep my friends and family safe, and myself safe. I want to keep my friends and family very safe. I want to be safe. I want to know. I want to help make this world a safer place. I want to see this world be safe. Safe place. can't do it from stream. You're right, I might have to go outside. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with going outside. I'm okay with working. Coffee will be done soon. Why is this thing so close to my stupid ass? Not at the moment. Frame rate is not the best. Is my frame rate low because of my computer settings? Whoa. Shoot. There's a lot of things to shoot there. That won't be any fun. Back here, fart lord. Son of a bitch rammed me. No credit. Wow. It was a good fight. Good dog fight, anyway. That I lost. I got this fast. What? Accident happened. So, you think if you pray to God, you'll be safe? Sometimes I do. I believe sometimes God is capable of intervening in dangerous situations. But He won't always save you. There are some things you must do yourself. If you don't make it, then you don't make it. If someone kills me one day, I will be very sad. Okay. Almost got it. Yeah. done. Pull up. What I'm gonna do is see if maybe lowering the settings to medium might help. Oh, I have to restart the client. I'm not gonna waste this airplane on that. Sucks. That was not an attempted ramming, that was a shooting. demographics. It's a nice airplane. This is taking a long time. How do you capture A? I don't even know. But it's not by landing on it. It's really good. job. Looks pretty. Oops. Finally got one. Mission failed. I'm so bad. Such a bad player. Alright. One more and I'm out of here. I'm starting to feel kind of bleh. I just feel kind of shitty. Can someone escort me? Maybe, why? Whoa. Frank Thomas? No, Frank Tomas. Frank Thomas? Shut it, Poopsie. You ugly bum. My engine went out. Nice. Not intended. Wow. Okay. That's enough. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I will be back maybe